a wonderful, wonderful world. After every storm, the sunshine and the paradise is always coming. Just believe in it.
Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We're up at the Armu viewing point, and there's one or two things that are very, very sure indeed. Look at that for a view. That's the view down to Mandrea and to the airport. That is Konya Mountain, and of course that is the view across the treetops, the rooftops, down to downtown Paphos, downtown paradise. That's the little Armu viewing point. That's what we're going to take you to. But before we do, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world. And of course her name is Miss Ochin Gracivia Labouf.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again on this luxury point of view and this luxury place, somewhere where we always would like you to be that little bit closer to us, that little bit in touch with our human beings' feelings, should we say.
Shall we go up to the Armu viewing point?
Of course we
Yes,
shall.
we shall indeed. And while we do, we're going to enjoy the beauty of Miss Ochin Gracivia Labouf on a truly, truly spectacality of a day indeed. Now, there's no doubt about it, that sky is looking blue. The sea, I promise you, is looking very, very blue indeed. Mr. Paul, guess what? He's dressed head to toe in blue. So that must mean one thing. All that is missing is
you, of course you. Who else? Our dearest members of family and the guests of our channel. So get yourself on the big bird. Somebody put something here and I thought, or a canoe, and start paddling like crazy. That's because we all impatiently, yes, Lord Julian, I know that you know, waiting just for you.
Yes, indeed, and something sticking in your rear end, Gracivia Labouf. That's the new bin that's been placed up here.
I was kicking it with my bottom.
I bet the bin enjoyed that.
A little bit kicking. Something was interrupting me, but I thought it's my idea. But it's not. Well, at least the people will not throw everything around them and it's be more tidier area.
Well, that's the theory, because the Armu viewing point, unfortunately, has had that little bit of graffitiism done to it, and someone has decided to repaint this in an orange, and there's a little bit more over there. But one thing's for sure, that is a view quite simply to die for. That is the view across the rooftops, all the way from uptown Armu, down across Paphos and into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Feast your eyes and digest. Right, let's have a word with Ochin Gracivia Labouf, because today she wants to talk about why we started a YouTube channel and the things that are going on in our lives.
Well, it's always fascinating and interesting thing for me as well, and of course for you all, our dearest people. Why and how did we start this channel? The channel about me and Mr. Paul. All was about to show this beauty, paradisism, should I say like that? It's my own word again, forgive me for that. And feelings to you, emotions, because obviously we are two very communicating communication people who wanted to find the best friends. Of course we did achieve it. Who wanted to translate all our emotions to you, our lovely people, and all this beauty of this luxury island of love. It's not me that called it luxury island of love. It was some scientists. They have been here many years, maybe hundreds and hundreds years ago, and they really told us to call it luxury island of love, to which we are happily agreeing. We just were trying to pronounce all this, every single subject, every single point of this luxury island of love with our own eyes. Luckily for us, we are trying to do it, and we're still doing it with our way, because whatever we do it, every single of us do it in our way, isn't it? And we always trying to translate our I emotions to some other person, and I think we did it well. You just have to write it down if it's not so. Now we in the beginning really didn't know where we were going to, and of course, don't get me wrong, but we didn't know, and we really knew then that we are not 1 million or 500,000 even amount of family members. We just knew that all we're doing with all our hearts in order to bring a little bit of different positive emotions to your screen and to your hearts. And we really knew that we can translate it with all our hearts, both of our hearts. That's why at the end of each video we always say, I do, that we're loving you to bits and kissing you from the bottom of our two hearts. Now I must say about a little bit of fall down emotions of us in the beginning, where we met a little bit of stubbornness in front of us. We met a little bit of ununderstanding. We met a little bit of people were saying, are they cuckoo, or what are they doing here? Why are they walking around these areas all the time non-stop? If you will start your own channel, I'm very proudly to say now, I would like you to know that just don't get bored that who and how they're looking at you and thinking about you. Whatever they think, however they look at you, it's their problem. Just let it go. You have to go on your emotions. You have to go with your open heart, and you have to go non-stop, systematically. Regularity of it makes a secret of it, I should say. Do it on your way. Do it however you feel it, like that. And of course, it's not a secret for any person in this world that we all got our own troubles, our own details in the life, our own problemizing moments, and not, should we say, very positive sides of the life. But there is always one but after all this. But, and that but should be very big. You should trust in that but, and jump on that but, stand up and go, because these people who trust you are believing in you. They're waiting for you, and only this should motivate you to go on. In one word, I should say it like that: fall down 7 times and get up 8.
Yes, indeed. If you want to start a YouTube channel, well, get off your backside and get out and do it. Find something that you can do over and over again. Perhaps come down to Cape Paphos and walk up and down the Cape Paphos promenade and harbour area. Make friends with absolutely everybody. And on top of all of that, make sure that you make great friends with the guys that like to watch it. And some of those people are, we'd like to do a big shout out to, of course, our number one in downtown Manchester. He's recovering well, and we hope and we pray that he's coming to Paphos this summer. Of course, that's our number one, Viscount Paul Butler.
Happy recovering, Paul Butler. We will never forget our meeting, our sitting downs and talking from the bottom of our hearts, and I honestly believe that you are the strong person, and the God blessing will come over to you, and you will always feel 25 and as healthy as you want it to be.
I think you will. And of course, there's a girl in downtown Hartlepool. Of course, she's very close to us, and she'll always have a place in our heart, and that's our Dayman.
Dayman, because only this place I can, and we can, I will talk, we can open our hearts to you all and say how important all of you are in this life, and in our private lives and in YouTube life as well. Let me tell to you that every time I put a new dress or some outfit, I always think of you, and always, because we calling you the girl in charge for this outfitting, because you are an etalon, should I say, for me, and I noticed it, etalon of the woman who I would like to be looking like in your age. But don't get me wrong, I would really be happy if I will be looking like you when I'm in your age.
There's also some other superstars we've got a lot of love for. Of course, Lady Marika, she's coming to Paphos soon, and we thank her very much again for gifting us those virtual coffees, or two, or three.
Lubika is always a very emotional girl and very open heart, what I always valued in the people, and thank you, Lubika, for your all kindness to us.
There's also another girl who helps out an awful lot with the channel. Of course, she doesn't speak English, so I'm pretty sure Gracila Booth is going to speak to her in her mother tongue, and of course that's Lady Galina.
Galina, моя дорогая, любимая сестричка, I'm talking in Russian now because I already lost my own sister, biological sister, one day, and I call her my another sister. Galina, я тебе кохаю. I said to her that I love her with all my heart, and she knows it.
And there are many other superstars who like to watch the little channel known as Marika and me. We cannot name every single person, and we do appreciate the ones that have stuck with us, and of course the new guys that are coming through. Angela, thank you very much for your contribution on the super thanks to the channel, and we'll keep you updated with the refurbishments that are going on in the Alexander the Great Hotel. In fact, we might even make a special video just for you. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And of course, you can keep the channel afloat by hunting us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's where you can gift us that virtual coffee or two. And of course, we thank each and every superstar that has done, and of course the stars that have joined us at only €10 a month as superstar members.
Thank you very much for every single effort, each and every one. We already told you hundreds of times, very important, and we can only going on and on making friends with you all, and this is what makes us really happy. At the beginning I start telling you why. That's why we are friends of many people. Every time, every moment, you can always rely on us and say to yourself that I'm going to the luxury island of love, and there is Paul and Marika. If anything happens to me, touch wood, I will always rely on them, and you're more than welcome. We now would like to say to you that we honestly enjoyed this tete-a-tete conversation to you all. We loving you all, Don't get us wrong. If we didn't mention you, it doesn't mean that we don't talk about you, we don't remember you, we don't think of you. We think about every single of yours, loving you and kissing you from the bottom of our two.
Yes, indeed. And I would like to thank some more of the superstars I'd like to watch now and again. Of course, Lady Andrea. There's a girl called Lady Emma. She's new to the channel. They're moving to Paphos very, very soon indeed. Of course, Baron John, Baroness Louise. The list goes on and on. If you're in uptown Glasgow and your name's Sir John Ricey, perhaps there's a girl just down the road freezing to death. She's going to get her woolly flip-flops on very, very soon indeed. Lady Kirstine, we thank you for watching us from the bottom of our two hearts. Let's get the big, big goodbye.
Well, I would like to tell you that really some honey came from the God blessing to my heart and overflowed my heart. That's because I really feel satisfaction of the talking with you and still saying to you, don't forget to come and see another of our madnesses, loving and kissing you from the bottom of our two.
And I got a feeling that's for our superstar in downtown Bratislava. Lord Richie, Lady Zuzka, we'll be seeing you very, very soon indeed. Ho! You always get a good ho somewhere in and around Paphos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon indeed.